Hello everyone, it's Robin here and Happy New Year! Oh my gosh, 2025 is here. I'm super excited about that. I love the new year because it gives us all a fresh start and we get to play in our new planners, which I've been looking forward to for quite some time here. This is my planner that I Franken-planned for 2025. I'm really excited about using it. I took a classic vertical happy planner and Franken-planned it with a monthly layout. So this will be my catch-all, and my monthly layout is going to house a new wellness planner for me, and I'm really looking forward to that because I haven't done a wellness planner before. This year will be a lot of fun and I'm just really excited about that. I'm going to be using stickers from my Etsy shop. This is the January Florals collection. I'm super excited about this. Look how soft these florals are. This is the journaling kit. We'll be using some of this to put in our monthly layout to just set up what we want to do with all of our wellness goals and all of those good things. So let's just flip this camera down because I can't wait to get the year started. I'm so excited to start using my new planner. Oh my gosh, isn't she just cute? Love it. So we're gonna head straight to the wellness section of my planner right here. And look, this is that cute Lush Linens planner that I Franken-planned in here. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm obsessed with this divider. It says, go after a life you love. It's got these great pink and red foiled zebras on it. And I think that is just perfect for a wellness journey. Going after a life you love, absolutely. We may do a little something to the monthly here, but we're mostly going to be working on this monthly layout because I'm really loving all of these sections here, and I'm looking forward to getting them prepared for kind of a wellness situation for this month. I'm going to be using stickers from my Etsy shop. This is the Soft Florals collection. You can expect to see stickers in this kind of genre every month this year. So we have this, and then we have another seasonal collection that's also on my Etsy shop. I'll link them down below so you can check them out. But we'll be using these for my wellness journal because I think they're just soft and gentle, and you know, I want to ease into this wellness thing with a soft, gentle touch. This is the journal kit. It looks just like this. We're going to be using this mostly in here because I really love this journaling idea. Kind of reminds me of those bullet journal situations. Yeah, I really like that a lot. I also have the deco bundle, which comes with the more decorations with the florals. We have some border strips, and then we also have some additional boxes because you never know when you might need more boxes. And then I also pulled in the monthly kit because I think I want to use the headers for the monthly, and it also comes with this section too, and you get more boxes here. So we're just going to go all out because this is the first one. This is the first time. We're just testing the waters and we're seeing what we need to do. So we're just going to go for the whole thing. So we're going to take this monthly layout and this monthly, we're going to pull it all out and let's get started. So I think we'll do this monthly page first because it won't take too long, because really I think all I want to do is put the headers on here, because while I want to use this with my wellness section, I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that yet. We're going to let this month play out a little bit and see how it grows. Let's let it organically grow. So I'm going to pull these headers. I love these headers. They're so beautiful and they fit perfectly up in here. So I'm going to put it to where it's matching the ends here. That's why I turned it around upside down. I'm going to go right to this end here, and then we're just going to walk it straight across. Just like so. Look at that. Those florals are so pretty. So let's get this other piece for the other side here and do the same thing. So I'm going to start it in the center so it matches up just like the other side. Kind of piece it right next to the edge and walk it across. Okay, I think that looks really pretty. I love how soft and airy this is, for sure. There are days of the week. I love how light this looks. Let's put these holidays in real quick because I kind of like these too. And then we'll decide if we want to use these other strips. So we have New Year's Day. We're going to fit right here on New Year's Day. It just makes it just a little bolder. Happy New Year's to everyone. 2025 is already looking promising. The next holiday we have on here is National Sticker Day. We need to know when that is, right? That is the day we can play with all our stickers and not even feel remotely guilty about it. National Sticker Day. Yay. Super fun. Martin Luther King Day is next. And I'm going to white this because this is a little longer than this. So let's take care of that. I have a new whiteout. Let's see if we can get this rolling pretty good. Okay. So let's get this MLK Junior Day right here. Excellent. And there's one other holiday, and it's Lunar New Year, which is really interesting that it's in January this year. Lunar New Year falls either in January or the beginning of February. Rod's birthday is in the beginning of February, so he's kind of on a weird off year of what his animal is. But here we have that. I'm really liking how this looks. I also have we have a birthday this month, so I'm going to pull one of the birthdays off and just note it on here. It's little Aiden's birthday. And he'll be 6. Can you even believe it? There, we'll just put that there and we'll mark it more later. So I like how open this is because I want to leave myself open for how I'm going to mark this up. But let me show you what it would look like with this on, but with the other kit. So I've already been playing in my planner and I set my January up because just, you know, all the things were happening. And I used the seasonal kit. Look at that. So when you put the days of the week, this is what it would look like. And then you can mark the dates all on it and put the sidebars. So that looks really cute, right? Love it. Okay. Just a little hint of things. Okay. I'm going to leave this be right now because I actually just like it really clean. So if you picked up one of those new planners from the winter collection that are non-dated, this would be a really good type of thing to do because you get all the dates and things. Okay, now we're going to get started on what we came here for. I'm going to put these kind of aside and we're going to do this wellness thing in the monthly layout. Oh, so excited. I am going to rename these sections, you know, once we decorate it. So let me white this out while we talk about kind of what this wellness idea is. For me, anyway. It's kind of like taking care of my whole self, mind, body, soul, that type of thing. Making sure I'm taking care of my body, right? Which could include nutrition, it could include fitness, it could include all those things. And taking care of my, making sure I'm happy and thriving and all those things. Those are what are in my mind when I'm working on this for this year. Let's just get one little bit right here. So that's what's going through my mind when I'm thinking of this. And I decided to do a wellness journal instead of just fitness because I felt like for me, just diving straight into strictly fitness was a little too much. I like the softer thing. I want to kind of encompass my whole self. So that's why we're doing wellness. There will be some fitness involved in here. So I have, let's see, we have 3 habit trackers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. And what I want to do is have a section for, you know, what my intent is, what is my purpose for this. I want to have a section for what I'm focusing on. I want to have a section for what I want to track. I want to have a section where I check in, but I think what I also want to do, because we're thinking of wellness and the whole thing, is I want a section for gratitude. And I think this is where we're going to move my monthly moments, because I want a section to make note of during the month, all the things, the big and little moments that happened. So I know that's a lot going on in here, but I think that that will encompass the wellness of me, so to speak. So that's what we're going for. So where to start? Okay, well, I think we should start similar to what we did here and put some of this going on up here. So we have these, and I don't necessarily want to put this giant one over here. I guess I could put it over here, but I already have the January over, oh, it's over here. I already have the January there. I have a January here. So I think I'm going to hold this one aside for just a moment and pull into these strips here. Now I will say this, in case this didn't come across. In the journaling kit, these strips at the bottom, this thick one and this thin one are the same size as these two. So if you wanted a 2-page spread using those strips, that would work. But I think we're going to use these. So I'm going to hold that aside. And we're going to pull this big one. I'm going to turn this over. And I'm going to start over at the edge like I did on the monthly calendar. I'm kind of starting where the dots are going. And we're just going to lay that like that. I think that looks really pretty. I have enough room there for this. And then I'm going to take this other one, the thinner one, and I think I'm going to put it over on this side. But we're going to white this January out. And I just don't want that to peek through. Okay, so we're going to put this kind of the same. Now, I realize these don't match in terms of thickness, but I think it'll be okay. Dare to be a little different, right? Because this section, there we go. Because this section here is shorter and I don't want to lose my space, but I still want this hint of this up here. I have my date stickers here, but I'm going to pull in a couple of other things. So when I put my planner together, I made sheets in the back where I used these large date stickers, and I'm going to pull this out because I have the small ones left. So see, we're just going to use all the things. I'm also going to bring in this sheet that I used during my reading journal. That's the journaling sheet. We're going to see how this works. So this was my reading journal. I just put this piece together and I used part of the journaling sheet to make this happen. And this is what I have left. So what I'm going to try to do is use these open sheets that I have. That way, like, you can see that you can use these for more than one thing. How's that? Okay, we're going to try to do this. So we're going to use that for that. And instead of using this big one, I'm going to use this one. So let's just go with that. So I'm going to put my January up here. I think these smaller Januaries work just fine. And we're going to put it right in this little circle situation. And I think it's quite lovely. There we go. Okay, great. So let's just maybe go down the row here and see what we're doing. So I have this for this. I have more of these. And I want to use some of this too. So let's take this deco piece. I love the journaling kit because it looks like torn paper. Even this that says New Year, Fresh Start, which is exactly what we're doing. And I'm going to put this right in here, right in this area. But I want to get it kind of in the middle, just like so. New Year, Fresh Start. I love that little snowy scene. This is kind of where you think of you went to when you found all these flowers, right? And let's put some headers down here, which I'll pull in the trio boxes. I have 3 header boxes and we'll just use these. And this is what I'm going to use to track something this month, which we'll figure out, I guess, when we finish filling this out. So I'm going to put one here. Let's put this other blue one at the bottom, put the brown one in the middle. And then we'll put this one right here. Okay, got it. So far so good. So let's move on to this side. So I'm thinking I want to use this top section for kind of what my intentions are. I want to use this section. I want to use this like as a check-in section. And then the bottom, maybe we'll use, I don't know what the bottom will be for, but we'll start at the top. We'll just kind of go in order. And let's put some of these borders in here. I really like this one because, again, it's another torn border. Super cute. And let's start this one kind of right on. I could start the edge. I could go over a little bit so it matches the top here. Let's go over a little bit. Just like so. I think I'm going to cut it right at the edge of this though. So let me grab that. I'm going to turn this over so I can reach it a little better. And cut it right there. Okay. Oh, look at that. I love, love, love these torn edges. So cute. Look, we can put this one down here. Let's go over again. And we'll use a little short piece there. Okay. And because I did that, let's take this other one and put it right at this bottom. Yes. And I'll cut this near the edge too. Okay. That looks really nice. Let's figure out how we're going to make headers for this and do this section too. Okay, I'm going to pull the journaling kit in and use the dots on here to put a dot for each one of these. We'll label this here in a moment. And I'm going to go with the same order that we went over here, I guess. So we're going to do just a dot here. Oh, I think that looks really cute. Adds a lot of great color to this. Okay. I'm looking at these torn corners. I really want to use these. So let's pull this one and let's start this area up here and give this a torn corner so it kind of has a sectioned off. So it's kind of, you can see that section. Okay, that looks really nice. And then let's take this other one and let's see how it looks down here. I'm going to turn this upside down so I can put it on here better. And put this right here, just like so. Oh yeah, look. That looks lovely. And I think this is where I want to put my big and little moments, right up here. So let's go get this. So this is the journaling kit. But I'm going to pull in the one I have already used for my reading journal so that I can just see if I can just get by with this and what other sheets we have. So I'm going to set this one aside. And we're also going to pull in this big box here because your big and little moments can be different size boxes, right? So I'm going to put this one kind of, I'm going to layer it with this corner piece. Maybe right about, let's go up a little bit. Right about here. I'm just really trying to get it straight using the dot grid. Okay. Oh, there you go. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. And I have these 3 boxes here that I can use. I like 5. So we could pull one from this trio boxes. Let's do that. Let's pull this square one. These are all in the blue tones, so let's keep them in the blue tones. And let's put this box over up in this area. I kind of like the idea of some different size boxes. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's cute. And then let's pull these 3 boxes and put them on the other side, and then we'll have 5 boxes. Seems to work. Let's line up right at the bottom here with this one, just like so. Then let's take this middle one. Is that gonna work? We'll go up kind of about a thing, and then we'll go up around the same amount. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, let's take this big and little moments word from the sheet and place it kind of right in here. There we go. That's fun. And I think then we'll do gratitude in this bottom section where these lines are. And then sometime during the month, I can kind of go in and write my gratitude right here, which will be very nice to do. Oh, I like that. I like that font too. Might need to make more words with that font. Okay, so let's figure out what we're going to place here, 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 and here. So I have these boxes. I could use some of these too, because really what I need are headers. And I have some headers in here. I want a header here and a header here. Let's use these cool boxes with these variations. I think that would be pretty, because this box, while it's a header, it's kind of sitting close to these other boxes, but this also is then very different. There we go. That's nice. There's another one here. Let's use this one right here to put right here. I like that. It's very soft. I need one up here. I think I need some brown over here. I'm going to get this bigger box, like this box here. Let's put this box up here. Just kind of place it right up there. Okay, I like that. I love all these colors. Let's pull some of these florals out and see what happens if we add some of these in. I think there's some on here though too. Let's see what we have here. Let's use what we have on this sheet first. So here's a spray of flowers right here. And let's put this right here in the corner. Right on here, on my gratitude. Nice. These 3 flowers might do really well over here where these numbers are. I think I can cover them with the flower. Let's do that. Let's put this white one in the middle because they're just kind of round. These can mark this off. I don't need them numbered 1, 2, 3. I think this is the area we'll do what we want to focus on. Okay, that's cute. I do want some flowers over here, so let's look at this. You know, let's put this quote down here. This says, "A flower blooms for its own joy." And that would be a great quote to fit right here. Do your own thing, right? That's what that says. I wonder if I could put this big flower here. Looks like it would fit right here, doesn't it? I think it would. Nice. What else do we have here? We have this little pink one, kind of like a corner. Let's do that right here. And then there's another long one. Let's see if we can fit this in this area. Look at that. Oh, look, it kind of fits like that. Nice, nice. These spriggy things. Look at these. What if I put some of these on here? Let's get the other one. These kind of go opposite. Let's see if we can fit these over by this big and little moments situation. Oh, that's kind of cute. You can't even really tell. It looks like it's part of the top. Let's put another one over here. Kind of this weird space where this January is. There we go. I think we might be done in the decorating. I like it. We use lots of pieces, but I think it looks good. Okay, now what we need to do is figure out what we're going to put in all these things. So let's think about that a moment, grab some pens, and then we'll get to writing. I'm bringing 2 pens in. I have a Micron 03, and then I have my Muji, which is very fine points. We'll see if we're going to use these. I just want to label some of these to begin with. So this top one, I want to be my goals. So I'm just going to write the word goals. And this second section, I want to be a way to check in, which I have, I think, 11 of these. And throughout the month, I can just write a little sentence about what's going on. That way it'll keep me coming in here during the month. So I'm just going to write check in. And then let's see, I have this one over here. I want to have this a spot for things to focus on during the month. So things I want to focus on. Okay, so far so good. Let's start with our goals because I can't really I can't fill out what I'm going to track or my focus until I know what my goals are this month. So let's see how this is going to play out. Okay, so what I've written here are 2 things for my goals that I want to do this month. And the first one is I want to feel better and be healthier. See, that's just a nice broad goal, right? And the second one is make time for myself to do the things I love. Because sometimes that's the time that gets pushed aside. So with that, we can work on the rest of these things. So let's figure out what we're going to focus on given that in mind. Okay, so let's work on what we're focusing on. Okay, so here's what I have here for the focus for this month. We're going to focus on meal prep for lunches because that's one area that I think I could use some help in. And scheduling reading and scrapbooking time because that makes me happy and that's doing things I love. But if I don't schedule it in, I might not do it. And making plans to move my body. So I need to implement some type of moving, whether I'm taking a walk, whether I'm doing a yoga, whether I'm doing a bike or anything, just making some plans to get that movement in. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out what we're gonna do for our trackers this month. Okay, well, in the midst of all this, I changed my battery and I wrote down what we're tracking. So let's just talk about it. So I'm gonna track water intake for this month. I drink a lot of water, but I kind of got out of it a bit. So we're gonna do our 64 ounces and see if we can get back on track with water. Because, you know, I think if we drink all that water, I think right away, we're gonna start feeling better, right? Definitely. I think I'm going to track my reading. I want to do some purposeful reading, like just be intent and make a time for it. And I will do 30-minute increments. So we'll do a 30-minute reading this month, and that will make time for things I love. And I want to track how many days I'm moving my body in a span of like 30 minutes at a time type of thing. Some dedicated body movement, I guess is what I'll say, which will make me feel better and healthier. So I think this is great. Let's get the planner and put it in. Okay, I have it right here. Let's get into the right section. And I titled my wellness section listen, because that's my word of the year, because we want to listen to the things that I want to do. So let's go ahead and put all this in and take a good look at it. Okay, so I have my monthly calendar here that I can track some of the things I'm doing, or I will do like a memory a day. I haven't quite decided yet. I got to get on the ball because it's already, you know, we're already in January, but we'll figure it out. We'll have a plan by the end of the month. But here is my hub. This is what my intentions are for my wellness this month. I have my trackers here with water, reading, and movement. My goals here, I want to feel better and be healthier, and I want to make time for myself to do the things I love. I'm going to check in during the month, so I will come back to this throughout the month and just write little things to check in. I have my quote down here. I'm going to do my big and little moments that are happening in the month, wins or things that are happening, and I think that is another way to get back in here during the month. And I'm going to write my gratitude down here. At some point in this month, I will write some gratitude. My focus this month are going to be my meal preps for lunches. I'm going to schedule some reading and scrapbooking time, and I'm going to make plans to move my body. That is wellness to me on this page, and I'm really excited about it. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much for joining me this. Let me know down below, do you do any kind of wellness planning? Because I would love to hear from you, and let me know ways that you do it or things that you like to track. I would really love to hear about that. I will put a link down below to the stickers that I used, and also know I have a new collection I'm feverishly working on for February. It will be out next week, so look for that too. Again, thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!